Our today's guest is someone who is just not a healer. She is a bridge between the seen and unseen realms of existence. She is an Akashic record healer, reader, and a quantum mindset coach who has spent over 2 decades exploring the realms of consciousness, energy, and emotional healing. From a successful career in hospitality to becoming a global light worker. Nadia, welcome to this podcast.
Thank you, Anouradha. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to come and speak to you. Thank you so much.
Great. So, the very first question I have for you is what exactly are the Akashic records, and how can they reveal the truth about our life purpose and our past karmas?
So, such a big question and so little time. Anyhow, we will get going. Akashic is a field on which the manifestations are happening. It's an energetic archive, I will say. Just like if you think about Google. So in Google, when you type in, now you can say chat GPT. You type in something and you get the answer. Likewise is Akashic. But it is an energetic archive. We don't have it physically. So every thought, action, your perceptions, your intent, everything is leaving an impression there, and you can pick that from the Akashic field and bring down to your consciousness and then use it to navigate through life. Now, how they can help you reveal the truth? This is a very powerful modality because once you enter the Akashic field, there is no linear time. By linear time, I mean to say, on planet Earth, we are on a linear time. So let's say if somebody plants a seed, the seed will become a sapling and a tree, and you will get a fruit maybe in 2-3 months or years. Yes. I don't know.
Yes.
But there in Akashic field, you made a choice, you have an outcome. So that is how quick in Akashic field we see. So what is the purpose of the soul's creation? Why the soul was created is the first thing that we gather when we look into the Akashic field. And what is the purpose? Why you are here? What are you trying to pick up from here? That is, what is the divine purpose? What came to God's mind? That God created you. Every individual is unique in its creation. That is the beauty of Akashic. And every time I get, it's mind-boggling for me to see so much is showing up in the Akashic field.
Great. So thank you for sharing that with us. Jumping on to the next question. In your view, what does the science of energy really means? And are we living in a quantum illusion?
That is a wonderful question. When it comes to the science of energy, I got a little mixed up. Are you referring to the science part of the human understanding of science to it, right?
Yes.
So it is for me, it is just a comprehensive study of energy, of how the flow is happening, what is happening. But as I was a science student myself in my early college days as well, and I have been very good at it. But I started feeling science has limited mankind as well. Because science is having a very limited opinion about mind over matter. They're still struggling to find how mind over matter works. The possibility of the observer in the quantum experiment, if you would have known that. So they're still struggling to find. So rather, this all is Maya. Quantum is the reality. That is what I say. We are living in inertia. There's inertia of consciousness, and we can always wake up from this inertia. And once we wake up, then things are easy going. Then you can see the things in reality, but everything around is quantum in reality. So that is how I look at things.
Lovely. So with this, my next question to you is, how do the Akashic records and quantum healing work together to shift a person's reality?
Akashic records is in itself, in its existence, is quantum. So Akashic is quantum. When I'm saying Akashic is quantum, what do I mean? Because Akashic is record of everything. even the modalities we practice here, many known to us and many unknown to us. I see so many of the modalities which are yet to be discovered by mankind, but yet they are not ready for it, to be honest with you. So, all the modalities that we are practicing currently on planet Earth, the healing modalities, they are coming from Akashic. Akashic is like a record, so everything is in there. So, when it comes to healing through the Akashic world, then there is no end to it. There are so many modalities and we can use them, but we are using and limiting, very limiting modalities are available to the mankind right now. So one thing I continue to say, if you want to explore the world of Akashic, you have to be open-minded to magic. Now, what is this magic that I'm referring to? I'm fond of magic. The magic is all around me. So if you look at your own body, the body is magically healing itself without me doing anything. It is such a beautiful instrument that continues. Just look at the bone fracture. You get a bone fracture, the doctors, they don't do anything. They just put up the plaster, send you home, and they say, you will be fine. Yes. You just get painkillers. Who's doing the healing? The body is doing the healing. Our body is quantum in existence, but with our limited mindsets, we're trying to explore the quantum body.
So my next question to you is, many people have been through multiple healing modalities, and yet their issue only improves slightly and remains persistent. What will you say to them?
Okay, everything is not for everyone. First thing is this, for someone, maybe allopathic will work, homeopathy will work, Ayurveda will work. The problem with human mindset is one person, one thing is working, it should work for me as well. No, it will not work like that. We all are unique in our creation, right? And sometimes we have to consider multiple modalities at the same time. So, and Akashic is very powerful in revealing what modality will work for you. Maybe you have not considered it, but you have to be open to the healings. So many people I know, they come to me. With all due respect to the medical fraternity, I say BP and diabetes is more of a management thing that is happening from the allopathic doctors. You don't take the medicine one day, next day they say, oh, you missed the medicine, that's the reason the glucose is elevated. Yes. So that is not working, that is not healing. So we have to get the right definition of healing in the first place, and then look for the right modality. We have to be open. In some cases, I've seen when you are highly spiritual, then physical modalities, they hardly help you. But in some cases, you might need them as well. All of a sudden, somebody met with an accident. They need immediate medical support from an allopathic doctor, So when you are seeking healings, be very clear on the modality you are engaging in. If you are not clear, then you can obviously check into the Akashic, which modality is for me, because there is no end to modalities. Honestly telling you, I'm a globetrotter going around. There are so many modalities that are working around. So be very clear on your issue and your personality and the way you are being. Then it will help you to heal. Yes. And the second thing I will add on is the layers of our existence. Again, if it is coming from the soul level, you cannot heal the physical body on the soul level. So that is the layer where you have created the problem. You have to go to that point to heal the problem. The root cause is not healed, then it will not work for you.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. With this, the next question I have for you is, there is so much negativity around these days, right? What can we do to avoid being influenced by it, especially as you guide people through meditation and positivity?
Okay, now the first thing we have to understand, I am part of the negativity I speak of. Now, this might shock many people around me. Planet Earth is a realm of duality, night and day, black and white,
Yes.
this and that, right or wrong, positivity, negativity. Now, these two, they have to come together to create life on planet Earth. How do I say that? If you look at the battery or a cell, when you look at the battery, there's the positive node and there's a negative node. On its own, both are useless. When you connect both of them, then the current starts passing. This is happening in all the manifestations on planet Earth. So the seeds of negativity I'm trying to run from, they are within me. They are part of me. They are created within my blueprint. Firstly, I need to accept that yes, negativity is within me as well. So there is not even one person, even be that any master or any saint walking. At some point in their life, they would have tasted that negativity coming out in their thoughts or anywhere, speaking ill. So when I am feeding negativity, then it starts influencing me. That is what is happening. How do I feed negativity? Let's go for a horror movie. What are you doing? You're inviting negativity within your field and then you're trying to deal with it.
Yes.
So there is negativity around, but who is this negativity? Are you one of the feeders? If you are one of the feeders, then it will influence you. Otherwise, no. So don't be a feeder. If you want to get rid of it, try to be pure with your thoughts. And because it is in the form of seeds, the more nourishment it gets, the bigger it becomes, the more you face it. And honestly speaking, it is there. Acknowledge its presence. It is within you. Accept this as well. We are not some saints that we don't have. Every person walking on planet Earth is having negativity.
Yes, 100% agree with this. So the next question for you is, do the Akashic records predict the future? And if yes, what do you see in the Akashic, the future of humanity? Is it fixed or can change it? And we can change, is it even possible to change our own destiny?
Now, Akashic is a field. Understand, everything is available to us. Everything, I can have on my table a glass of milk, a glass of coffee, a glass of water. I have been given choice what I opt for. So predictive is only when you are inactive. I believe in astrology only when you are not putting in any action. Giving you an example, one of the, I think the pundits, he came to me for Akashic reading, and he says, you know what, these days it's very difficult to say this couple will have a baby or no, because they decide not to have a baby, although their stars are aligned to have a baby. So that is it is only giving you a possibility. But what Akashic tells you, there is a choice. You always make a choice. And choice at what level? One choice is at individual level. Okay, I'll do this. Second choice at the family level. This is a family unit, make a family choice. Third thing, at probably your state level or probably your country level. So then growing further at the level of humanity. Now, we might have realized that since 2020, we are on a roller coaster. Things are going up and down, up and down. Yes. Why is it happening? And what does Akashic say about that? So we believe, or you don't believe, planet Earth is a living planet. It is having a consciousness of its own. It is on its journey, and we are part of planet Earth. And Earth has made a choice of evolution now. She is evolving into new way of being. When I'm saying evolution, it is new way of life, Let's not keep it very complicated. It's new way of being. Earth is trying to evolve. She has made her choice. Now we, as humanity, we don't have an option. We have to be part of that choice. So now in that case, the destiny will be locked as a human for me, no? Because Earth has made its choice.
Yes.
So when we look into the Akashic, yes, going forward 5 to 7 years, we are on a very bumpy ride. Why? Because whatever is not aligned to the previous, where that was existing previously, will all have to collapse. We are seeing so much collapse going around. Is that not true? No? So many wars happening. So we
Yes.
try to wonder what is going on in people's mind. Is
Yeah.
something going on? So why we are behaving differently pre-COVID and post-COVID? Why is it so? Because we are humanity, human collective, and we are part of planet Earth. And if she moves, we move. We don't have a choice in that way. But in our personal story, yes, we always have a choice. What is the choice? Either you become part of the evolution or you resist the evolution and things will collapse for you. Or are you participating in the evolution? This is the choice. So, yes, you hold the power to change. It is your consciousness you need to work with, your choice you need to work with. Then things will be this. It is going to be challenging for all of us, me including, because I might be working on my consciousness, my family might not be doing it. Then what? My friends might not be doing it.
Yes.
So that is what I will say. It will a predictive is it says that use your choice to opt for what you want to experience. That is not what we were doing earlier. We were just in the flow. Pandit ne keh diya hai to hoga. That was the kind of the mindset people had,
Yes.
no?
Yes.
But
Yes.
now, no, people are making their choices.
Great, great. Thank you. Thank you for sharing
Yes.
that. And it was really very deep insight, I would say. And everyone listening to this really, really needs to imbibe this because it's so true. The every word you're saying, I am still getting a goosebumps. So thank you for sharing that. Moving to the next question. What is the truth about karma that nobody is talking about? And what have you discovered through the Akashic records and how karma actually operates?
Okay. The time is limited. I will have very little time, but I will share a story with you
Hmm.
that will help you in understanding what I have learned from karma. I had a friend, and he is an American. So, long time back, probably 30, 35 years ago, he traveled to India to look into the Tarpatra. You know, the Tarpatra, which they see in Tamil Nadu, I think so. They read what you have been in the
Yes.
past life and they read. So, he traveled to India. And why he traveled to India? Because there were a lot many complexities in his life.
Hmm.
He was having a lot many complexities and things were not working out. He got recently married, and that's the reason he traveled to India. So there, when you go, what he told me, I've never been there. He told me that they just you give the thumb impression and they try to find your past life.
Hmm.
So they found his past life, cutting the not speaking English the way they should have been. In those days, things were different, no? So I'm talking about 3 decades ago. So he goes there, and these people they call him. They in those days there was no mobile phone. They give him a call on the phone, and they tell him, "Come over. We found your Tarpatra," and he goes there. When he goes there, and they say they verify his name. I'm not going to name him. Let's just call him Jack. Okay? They say your name is Jack. And he says, yes, my name is Jack, just from his thumbprint. And then they say, this is your wife's name. You have a son. You met with an accident. Then your wife had some cancer. And then things have not been working. You've been fired so many times from your job. And he said, everything is absolutely correct. And he said, I come to find here what is one karma that locked me into this cycle of birth and why I'm having so many issues in my life.
Hmm.
And he says, the person says, looking into it, in the past life, you were living in Sri Lanka and you were part of a group of a religious, of a spiritual organization, and you were second in that one. And you were serving your guru like anything. You served him day in, day out. You served him a lot. So he says that is a good thing. Then he said yes, because because of that, you are born into a rich family. You have a very good inheritance, and you are making, though you are not making money, you already have so much of money. It's not a difficulty for you. And he says, yes, but the point is, I come to you to find solution to my problem. He said, as you were second to in that spiritual organization, organizing everything. So your guru had a very beautiful wife. And every time the wife walked in and you said, wow, वो लंगूर के हाथ अंगूर वाली बात हो गई, that he is so beautiful, how come he got that beautiful wife? And he says, yes, that is true. If somebody is having a beautiful wife, you will think like that. So the person looks at him and he says, Guru's wife is Guru Ma. You cannot have such kind of a thought for your mother. So that was the karma, first karma you created. And every time your guru heard your thoughts, he used to think, such a silly fellow, so much of spiritual work he's doing and having this thought. So this person says, okay, that was a thought, I understand. What does it have to do in this lifetime? So this person says, because karma is not created in action, karma is created in thoughts. The first karma is created in thoughts. When he told me the story of his, I started looking into Akashic field now. And really speaking, when you go there, we believe karma is action. Karma is wrong. It's a karmic cycle. But what about the thoughts we have day in, day out? Are they creating a karma line for me? I might not act on it. But after that, I started exploring karma even deeper. Karma is an action field. Positive or negative is I created positive or I created negative. So when it comes to karma, if you want to work with your karma, work with your thoughts. Be very careful of the negative thoughts. You might not execute it, but if you have had a negative thought, it will have an outcome. This I can vouch for it. So I thought that this will help you in understanding where is karma created.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the next question to you is, what is that one belief blocking 90% of people today from manifesting abundance or the life they truly aspire for, and how can we break it?
The one belief which 90% of people they hold is, I know myself very well. We really don't know. Whom are you speaking to? Who knows who you are really? You know, Nadia. Nadia was the name given by the parents. It is only 50% of myself I know. What about the soul element which entered the body? Do you know it? And top it all, soul is having its own powers. Do you ever explore them? I say those are superpowers. 8 billion people walking on planet Earth, each person is having a superpower. Do you ever explore that superpower within you? You might think that Nadia is making up a story. No, I'm not making up a story. Really telling you, in Akashic field, we do see souls. They are so much powerful. Yes, the spiritual organizations, they speak about it, but many of us, we never explore that side of us, no? So we don't know who you are, who I am. I might be, so I'll tell you something, because I have had one of my past lives in Scotland, So one fine day I went shopping in this lifetime. I was just shopping and somebody called out the name Nathan. In the past life, my name was Nathan. And instinctively, I turned around and said, yes. And I'm thinking, where am I? Who am I? Because I started getting flashes of my past life very early on in my life. And that got me thinking, am I Nadia or am I Nathan? Do I really know who I am? So most of the people, they only know themselves through the lenses of their family, of their parents, and that is the only thing they know about themselves. That is what they believe themselves to be. It's
Hmm.
like a diamond believing, okay, I'm one stone which is sparkling, but I don't know who I am. No. So when people tend to believe in the belief of their extended family, then not explore further, that is one blocking belief which I see every time. And you will probably surprised to know 98% of the people, they don't ask who am I. I'll ask people to just check who they are really. Are they just a name they are addressing themselves? And by how can they come out of that belief is by working on self. So I will request you, I will share, because there is a lot of unlearning that is needed in knowing your own self. So I will share a video link, just a YouTube video link to know yourself and connect with your deeper self. I can share that link with you, and if you are kind enough, you can forward that link to the people. It's on YouTube. They can use a link endless number of times to connect to their deeper self and just feel who they are.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. So the next question I have for you is, if someone who is really feeling stuck mentally, financially, emotionally, and I really don't know, going through so much of trauma, pain, suffering, what is that one simple shift that they can make today to raise their vibration instantly while they are listening to our podcast?
If they are listening to our podcast, I'll say, please smile. You have a beautiful smile and you look beautiful when you smile. Smile is one of the easiest way to raise your vibration.
Hmm.
I know, and it's so disheartening to see so many people going through so many challenges mentally, financially, emotionally, and there is no one who can answer their questions why they are going through this roller coaster ride.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, if one thing you can do is please smile more. I know it takes a lot of, you have to muster a lot of courage as well to smile.
Hmm.
If you can smile more, it can literally shift you into a different vibration.
Hmm.
Yes, so there is a saying, fake it till you make it. That is one thing. But adding to that, I will also say, try to be in the here and now. We don't know what tomorrow will bring. No one predicted in 2019 COVID will come and this will happen. Yes, some of them, they did say COVID will come.
Hmm.
But today, none of the predictions is working.
Yeah.
At least you are here today. Give a smile, be happy. If you are able to live in the here and now, and if you are able to work on your own self, because I'm a meditation coach as well, I always tell people, please try to work on your own self. If you are able to do that, you will see that shift happening within your own reality, and
Hmm.
you will be able to navigate out of it. No one knows whether tomorrow, who knows, tomorrow the entire world collapses. Then what? In a fraction.
Yes.
So today you are blessed with breath, with a smile, with the sun shining, with the water around you, with the family around you. If you have a family, somebody to listen to, that's a beautiful way of being. Just be in the moment and smile and see things will shift and change for you. I've done it within my own life as well.
Great. Uh, it's really getting exciting talking to you now. And the question that comes to my mind is, how can someone decode their soul's blueprint? If somebody really wants to understand in 3 steps to be able to align with their higher self, what is your take on this?
Now you can decode something when you know how it has been coded only. No? You cannot decode something which you don't
Yes.
know of. So I will rather take up the second part of the question first, and then See how even if you're able to decode it, right?
Hmm.
Now, in the current environment where we are all living in a world which is so overwhelming with the media, with so much filters,
Yeah.
Instagram,
Yes.
TikTok, Facebook, story upon story, just ask yourself how authentic you are in your sharing, in your existence. How authentic are you? The more authentic you are, the more closer you are to your own self.
Hmm.
No? We
Yes.
have lost authenticity in this entire world. We are flooded with, oh my God, somebody is doing something, somebody is doing that. And thankfully, we never grew up in that time. We are the past generation, we never had these things.
Hmm.
So this is just a 20 years ago, this thing started coming up. But are you living an authentic life? And then when you look into those media reels, what is happening? The first thought that comes, oh, she or he is so happy. They're going around. You
Yes.
never know. Probably they are on the green screen putting up this
Yeah. Yes.
story. So is you want to be closer to your higher self, but you are not authentic. The more you are closer to your higher self, the more authentic you will be. So authenticity is the first thing I will say. And
Hmm.
then second thing I'll say, what is your idea about freedom? What is your definition about success? So to
Hmm.
me, success, probably many people, if I will ask you, what is your definition of success? Maybe you can pause and just come to your mind and think, what is success? Success is money. Success is happy family. Success is going around the globe, having a good holiday, something like this and that. You know? So, like that, I will say, for people, success is different than what success really is. Real success is freedom. When you are free to do anything in life, that is success.
Yes.
You know, so you want to be closer to your higher self, then you have to be free. You know, that is the second thing you should be doing.
Yes.
And do are you able to express yourself truly in the situations? Are you your true self, or are you a people pleaser?
Hmm.
Are you following the masses? So today, where I'm sitting right now, this is a very remote location. I'm up in the mountains next to Nanda Devi. So
Hmm.
that's a very heavily snow-clad mountain, and that is the reason it's so cold. So how much are you able to disconnect from the fake world and they feel your real heart,
Hmm.
feel your real body? We all want to be close to our higher self, but what am I doing with my life, with my everyday choices? That is what matters. So these answers will help you in understanding that if you want to decode your soul self, then you will have to do this. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
And before I just close this, I'll say be open to magic. We've lost our connection. So if you, when we were young, no, we used to have these magic shows because
Yes.
Akashic is
Yes.
a world of magic.
Hmm.
So we believe in Akashic. You get to see, people might not believe me, but we get to see aliens, we get to see the angels, we get to see the mermaids, we get to see everything. So be open to magic.
Hmm.
We are a magical creation, and so much magic happens every day in my life. If I just pick up a handful of soil and say, can you take out sugar out of this soil? Probably you'll say no. If I have a handful of soil, you'll say, no, I cannot take sugar out of this soil. But earth does that magic and puts the same sugar in the mango, and we eat the mango. Is that not magic? Can
Yes.
I do it? So we are living in a magical world. Believe in magic. So if you want to explore Akashic records, if you want to explore your soul,
Hmm.
it is beyond your limited mind. It is beyond you. So believe in magic, be authentic, and just remove the filters, and you will love it.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. So you have helped many people through your community work. And how do you guide and support individuals who are just starting their healing journey? And maybe they are also not open to what you're saying and what's going to happen, because like you said beautifully that there are so many filters on social media, right? And these days people are really looking for a quick fixes. They want instant results, they want
Yes.
instant benefits. Yeah. So how do you do that in your community while you're dealing with people? We would really love to know that.
Firstly, I will say quantum is a world of magic, which I said earlier as well.
Yes.
And quantum is a world where immediate results are given. Immediate. You don't even the time 3 seconds of Instagram reel is very long in quantum world. So once you step into the quantum healing spaces, things they magically turn and you are healed at a different level. But when I am working with the people, it is just about me because you asked me about me. I've been a corporate for 22 years of my life, and I was living in London, and things were, in corporate world, things, internet was coming up, things were moving fast. We all know what was happening, no?
Yes.
But somewhere I was losing the human connection. So I feel these, many people who are working with the computers, they miss on the human connection. So the first thing people working with me, they realize that they get an opportunity to just be a human. Nothing more. No good, no bad, no right, no wrong. Just be a human. And sometimes they just have to speak it out. They don't have to do anything. They just want to come and speak to me. Maybe that is the need in that moment. So I follow my heart and intuition very powerfully. If my gut says this person needs communication as of now, they will go with counseling. But as and slowly we start removing layers upon layers, as I said, we are layered beings. As we start removing layers, when they are ready and when Akashic field guides me, then I start a healing journey. So, and honestly speaking, it is 180 degree shift once you embark on the journey, not 360-degree, because you'll be back to square one. So it completely, but it is, you have to be prepared for it. I cannot push you into it. It is not unlike any healing modality. Okay, you need 4 sessions done, go bye bye for now. No, you are looking for really some change, and my mission is that whosoever goes through this modality should feel empowered. They should not be feeling I have to go back to Nadia again. If they have to come back to me again, then it's not done its work. So that is a kind of a mission I hold for people, that they should feel empowered, though not 100%, maybe 10%, maybe 1%, I don't know, depending on how much work they want to do with me. And as I said earlier, it is my choice and my thoughts. So I use a lot of your choice and your thoughts in healing you, because that is where the true healing happens. Yes, this is how I am working.
Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. And thank you so much for being here today, for sharing such a valuable insights. And I would say it was a huge learning for my own self through this conversation. And I can't thank you enough for being here today. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Anouradha. Thank you, Anu, for giving me an opportunity to come and speak to you. I'm new to India. I'm trying to explore, and I'm just trying to spread this word of humanity. You are beautiful. You are empowered. You need to believe in yourself, no one else.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you once again.